Special thanks to Schumann 3D Blast, Shinewolf, Ministry of Ennui Control, Metric Conversion, Velcheran, Thingy, Lemon 314 and Lord Entropy for their generous sponsorship of my videos. Visit David X Newton on Patreon for the backer chat and extra content. Alright, here we are again. I have finally been freed of being sick with my cold, so I can get back to being sick of this game. I've looked up the walkthrough just to give me a direction of where to go. The next one I'm going to head to is the Radish Talisa one, but I don't want to forget about the couple of routes that I opened back in Teledan first. So I'm going to get changed back into my normal clothes, and I'll see you there. The first one, I think, was down this little staircase. Yeah, into this little lab here. And that's where... Yeah, there it is. Let's see if this takes me somewhere useless as well. Oh, okay. Can I just decide to go back now? That was nice and easy. Oh, hold on. Oh, I think this is what was the other place called? Garrison. Because that was the 6th one I've allegedly touched. This is not a friendly looking place. Hang on a minute. Oh, we've got another Yisha page. Mountains, perhaps? Yeah, this looks like, unless I'm mistaken, the place I was trying to jump down to before that was no indication I couldn't do. And this prison is rotating as well. It is a very impressive feat of engineering, but you have to wonder about the point of it. Right. Oh no. Oh, you're not gonna... This is going to be the mole things with teeth coming out of their teeth. Let's get out of here quick. Oh, this looks promising. It's a different colour, at least. Oh, don't make me do this. Do you know, it's taken me this long to realise that I had graph paper sitting in a drawer somewhere. Unfortunately, it's not very good for mapping this particular arrangement, but I think it might be a bit simpler a layout than I thought. I've just discovered a blinking green light, which might be some kind of landmark, so what are we going to find here? About what you'd expect, really. I am actually in a different place from when I last cut in. This is, I think, the problem with... I talk about this in the Doom videos, that real-looking buildings... There we go. Real-looking buildings, let me check this, are not very interesting. And Uru doesn't seem to notice this. That, yeah, there's a reason that this would be a 5-sided building with... and there's no reason for the tunnels to be different from one another, from one angle to the other. But it's boring! It doesn't make for an interesting adventure. Still, we can at least escape this bit. Let's take a look up here and see where it goes. Alright, I hear water. I hear... Let's see, is this the way to the tunnel that goes up and out onto the cliff? It is not. Where am I? Aha! Nice that my access still works. I'm glad that I did the first part of this first. Alright, we have a ladder going up there. What's around the outside of here? Now, am I looking at a diagram of that big wall inside the central chamber again? Keep on thinking that, you know, I might be able to do something with something, but I'm just thwarted every time. And that's another screen. Alright, let's head up. See where this gets us. Okay, we're high up now. Are we Are we higher than we were before, or is this lower down? Yeah, this is lower down, because that's the platform I was on just... that's the platform I was on before. So let's find something to do on here. It's more of those conductors. Aha, there's the 7th. And that means I can find the exit now, presumably. But I don't know where it is. I could go back down into the tunnels and explore around in there. But I don't want to. Okay, so obviously the solution, according to the walkthrough, is just to know that you've done everything in that section of the game now and to go elsewhere. Back in the first part of Garrison now, because the actual path forward is, well, do you remember when I was doing something really stupid that obviously wasn't the intended solution and I went somewhere else? Well, have I got a surprise for you. I've just remembered about the selective solidity of this rock. Think I'll make it? That is a no. Oh, God, I hate this game. Oh, I've just missed the window. I'm going to have to wait another half hour for it to rotate again. Alright, here we go in apology mode to make sure these rocks stay solid. Oh, Christ. Try it at 30 this time. Maybe I went too low with 20. Can't remember what worked last time. Here we go. We've done it! Feels like an achievement when a rock feels solid. Right. Okay. Who knows what this is going to do to my recording. I'm supposed to just slip off the edge and go to a... There's supposed to be a ledge down here, I think? Or maybe... I don't know what it's saying. Let me just take a look at my guide in the background here. Turn yourself around and walk, not run, to the edge and slowly inch yourself over the edge. You will land on a small ledge. Line yourself up with the stone pillar in front of you and take a running leap to it. Turn left. You should be able to see the journey door. Line yourself up with the ledge coming from the door and take another running leap. Alright then. So is this the first one, or am I supposed to inch my way off this ledge as well? Let's see. Since that didn't work, let's assume that it meant I go down to this ledge and make a jump across. Alright. Now, I'm supposed to turn left and see the journey door? Did it perhaps mean right? Because that, yeah, that is the journey door now that I look at it. Do I just leap across that? No one can make it that far. Alright. Whoa! I did it! And I didn't die! I'm not really sure how that works. It's a stupid game. Ugh. Every single time. Let me get this rid of this fraps counter for you just now. Oh, wow. The other Myst games, sometimes I went off them for a bit. This one, it's really a struggle to go back to.
Shora, peace to you, mover of the least. 7 more journeys have moved you closer. I was seduced while in Dani. My humble darkness lasted only a short time before I began to bask in what I could do, what I could write. My gift, my path, the knowledge of my father and the dreams of my mother pierced a hole in the darkness, in the weakness. I was aware of my power and I was proud. Whole worlds at my fingertips. It was the same with the Dani, the same cycle. Light opens the darkness, it takes, it uses, and it keeps. The Dani found power in these books you used to travel. They were a gift from the Maker. These ages you traveled to were their ages. Remarkable places giving life and taking life. This shadow came over them, this shadow of light, for it was in their enlightenment that they considered themselves better than the least. And we were sad for them. Can you feel the Denis there? You've touched the remnants, the remains of their pride and power. Let me tell you of King Karath. Dare I speak ill of him? One of the great kings, but yet he was the maker of the proud, for it was his system of guilds that served as the foundation of power and corruption. The powerful need control, fortresses and garrisons to guard their power, and soon the guarding is yet another thing to be proud of. Layers within layers built to preserve their ages and their pride from the weak and least who might attack from without. And yet, it is from within that most nations fall. And so the mighty garrisons of Denis now stand vacant. The writing hides what's between the lines. These journeys are to help you travel between. The Barrow will be returned. These pillars are our journey. The return of the pillars is the return of the Barrow. The bringing away and the bringing back.
Oh, sorry, she's stopped. I looked away for a moment. All right, so I can't really remember what I did last time. I've zapped the pillar away. Did this do anything?
Shora, peace to you, mover of the least.
All right, okay, so that repeats the message.
Moved you closer.
Oh, I can put the pillar back if I want to.
My humble darkness lasted only a short time before I began.
Give me it back!
What I could do, what I could write.
All right, I've done it now. Okay. Right, quick, let's go.
Pierced a hole in the darkness and the weakness.
There we go, second pillar. Okay, that means, on the positive side, we're halfway finished with this game. Before I go on to the next world, there is one more thing I would like to check back in Teledan. Yeah, I just wanted to check over here if I'd done anything by pulling that lever, if anything had turned on here or there was power to this section. Nevertheless, let's go upstairs. If I could, I would climb inside a bucket. Just give up and say... yeah, sorry, Vanessa. Sorry, I've just ruined your song. Vanessa Treen, who's a musician local to Boston, Penny loves her. And she has this wonderful, peaceful song called Bubble Ride, which I've just utterly spoiled. Yeah, let's go upstairs and get that linking book. Oh, I pressed the down one by mistake because the Denis don't believe in labelling your buttons, just putting stupid colours on them! Okay, we got there. Let's see where this book leads. Wow, okay. This looks a bit like it's a bit like the Riven round hut, and it looks a bit like Aegis's place as well. Paintings of Teledan. Those mass-produced calendars that we've seen before. That's wow. I'm not sure who that is, but I don't like them. Okay, I can sit down here and fold my arms at the books. Dr. Watson, big problems. The house on Noloban is not empty. I met someone there today. My Danny isn't great, but I spoke with him for a while. Yeah, he's Danny, and as we figured, he knows about the creatures a whole lot. We obviously need a meeting as soon as possible. Marie. Douglas Sharper, 2004. Well, I assumed 2004. This could be any time. This is a journal about the operations of the DRC, Danny Research Restoration Council, ending in Teledan. He's worried that he might have killed someone by taking his Rialto book, and Phil got into a dangerous situation without realising it wasn't there. And this is a big clue if I've ever seen one. They think if there'd been two of them, all they had to do was close the door and their friend would have seen the book. And that's somewhere in the backside of Teledan with someone called Shroomy. Shroomy is his name for a whale thing that lived offshore somewhere around here and came to eat the big mushrooms. In between all the stuff about Myst, he can't shut up about baseball or American football or some stupid American sport, I don't know. So in this journal, he's been working on the Age, preparing it for visitors, making it safer, getting the machinery working, and hunting and killing the whales, which he calls the shroomy creatures. He says he's enjoyed talking to Robin and Rand again, who, in this narrative, are the people who were making games about the history of the Dani. And yeah, that's another link to what I said at the very start, that in this continuity we're assuming that the other Myst games were real. And there's a magic stone that he says is appearing and disappearing. Someone's taking it from his office. I don't know what it does. God, this goes on for pages, and it's just tons and tons of office politics at the DRC. And the pub in Jiteri, do you remember ages ago, maybe video 2, when I was reading about the history of that? Maybe it'll become relevant later. Alright. I think it's time to move on to the next stage. Actually, let me correct myself, because in this little side room balcony... Whoa, hang on a minute, what are you doing with that book? There is another linking tablet. Oh, and that's put me out to... nowhere, really. Nothing over here. I don't understand why this game just leads me into all these dead ends. I'm going to take a break here. I'll visit a new age when I have the energy. Thank you to everyone on the left here for supporting me creating Stumbling Tours videos. If you'd like to join in or make suggestions for other games to cover, please have a look at David X Newton on Patreon.